Hello, my crafty friends. How are you? Okay, I'm just gonna play with the iPad and see if I can get that to show up. Excuse me for a minute. I have to turn the volume down. I know I'm kind of hiding here. All right, now I have to see if I can get this to show up on my iPad. It should be here, and it's not. And let me see. No, not there. Okay, just give me a minute. Anyways, I hope you're all having a great day today. There I am. Okay. All right, it's lagging behind. All right, so as you know, if you've been watching me the last 2 or 3 weeks, I have had all kinds of issues with my internet. So today I have put my phone on data, so there should not be any interruptions. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to wait a couple minutes and see if anybody pops on. So let me see. Okay. So the weather here is not very good. So my name, oh, you know what? Let me start with introducing myself. My name is Judy Menlove of Judy's Paper Crafts, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. Okay, so the weather here today is crappy. It is cold. There have been snowflakes falling, just, you know, the odd one falling down, but still, normally it's supposed to be around 15 degrees. And we're sitting at around 3, feels like -2, yeah, just, God, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm waiting for spring, summer, whatever, something. And it doesn't seem to be coming. So anyways, all right, so what do we have today? Okay, a reminder about Judy's paper crafting community. So post your cards. You can post up to a maximum of 5 cards in Judy's paper crafting community. And the only rule is that it has to be Stampin' Up, whether it is current Stampin' Up or retired Stampin' Up, doesn't matter as long as it's a Stampin' Up product. But the rule is that for this month's, it has to be, you have to use the retiring in colors. So those are the Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, Cinnamon Cider, Magenta Madness, and Bumblebee. Okay, so that has to be your base card, and then one of those other, one of those colors on top of the card, whether that be just some sort of stamp, a little punch out, whatever. Okay, so that's that. So you have until Saturday night to get pictures of your cards posted in Judy's paper crafting community. So again, we don't have that many, so come on people, post your cards, take some, you know, do some cards and take the pictures and post them, and maybe you'll win a little prize. Hey Shirley, thanks for joining me today. So, hi Brenda, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, a reminder, the retiring last chance products are available until Monday night. So that's May 2nd, and they will be gone as of Sunday night. All right, however, having said that, the new catalog kicks in on Tuesday morning, okay? So I can't show you anything inside, but it's pretty pretty. See that pretty card on the outside there on the cover? Oh, yes, that's just a beginning thing of all the wonderful things that are inside. Hey Rose, thanks for joining me today. So if you don't have a catalog and you need one, please put one in the comments. Put a comment in the comments, and I will get one in the mail to you, because you don't want to be without this. This is just, oh, so many pretty and cute and manly things in there. So yeah. Okay, that's all I have for announcements that I'm aware of. There may be more, but I don't know what they are. So I'm going to just quit while I'm ahead, and let me see if I can turn the camera down, because that's always fun. Okay, all right, so, all right, bear with me, people. I have to turn this and have to put that down there like that. Oops. And Let me see if I can. There we go. That should be okay, I think. All right, we'll turn on some lights. Okay. All right, so for those of you that are just joining me, I did comment on the fact that I know the last 3 weeks I've had problems with internet. So today I have put my phone on data. So hopefully we won't have any issues today. Fingers crossed. Okay, so this is our last week using the Abstract Beauty Suite. I'm going to miss this. I really like it, but I can still play with it. Okay, so this is stamp set is Hello Beautiful, and you get all these fancy stamps and some nice comments. These are the dies. Okay, and here's what they look like when they're punched out. So today we're going to be using the this one here. We're going to be using this one here, and the largest hexagon and the next largest hexagon. Okay, but mostly this one. Okay, and then also in the suite are these papers that I have shown you numerous times, and this will be the last time I get to show you. But these again are just so pretty. So if you don't have these, you should get them because they're going to be gone soon. Well, they'll be till they're available to the end of June, but I figure once we get into the end of April, anything that starts to decrease and they run out, they're not going to replenish unless it's a stamp set. So if you want this, you should get it soon. Okay, and there's the other side. All right. And last but not least, we have the adhesive-backed hexagons. So these are really cute with the black, the pink, and the turquoisey greeny color. Okay. All right. So that is that. So what we've done previously, this is just a card to show you how simple it is to make just a card using the DSP and some of those hexagonal shakes and just shapes. I think I said shapes, and then just a thanks cut out. And it's just, you know, took like 5 minutes to make. So these two cards we did the first week. Okay. These were pretty simple. And last 2 weeks ago, we did this one. Remember, we stamped with all the new in colors. Still really like this one. Last week, we did this pretty one. And today, we are going to do this one. Okay. So I will leave that out there. All right, so let me pull all my things out of my envelope that I've put to one side. I've already started this card because otherwise you would be with me for a long time, and I didn't think you'd want to be with me that long. So let me just show you here. I've cut these out in the Fresh Freesia and the Highland Heather and the Gorgeous Grape. Okay, and again, it's using this one. Okay, so every time you cut a die, you get 2 pieces. All right, so, and again, I will just actually show you the die here. It's upside down. Okay, so it's this one here. Okay, but again, it cuts 2 at a time. So that saved me some time. All right, so I will just briefly show you here. This is kind of hard to do without nails, but anyways. So one goes like that. And then I've put the darker one over here. You know what? Every time I do this, I have to figure it out. Goes like that. And then this piece goes over here. Should have done it on the paper. It probably would have slid better. Okay, so it looks like a little box. All right. Okay. So what I've done is I've put some along the bottom here. These are just going to be the tops of the boxes because I had to start somewhere. and then I'm just kind of adhering them. So what I'm using is my Take a Pick tool, and I've cut these all out, as you can see. And now I need a, no, don't want that one. Takes me a while to figure this out, honestly. As many times as I've done this, I still get it kind of mixed up. So, all right. So I'm just using my Take a Pick tool. And oh, that's the wrong side. As you know, when you cut it out, sometimes there's a right side and a wrong side. And again, you don't want to use too much glue because you don't want it to pour out. Now, let me see. This goes like this. All right, so what am I doing wrong? I don't want that color. That's what I'm doing wrong. All right, I'm just going to put him on the mat. You know, my silicone mat, nothing sticks to that. It's wonderful. I do want this one. Do I want this one? Oh, dear. Yes. I want this one. All right, so we're just going to put a little bit of glue on. I tell you, as many times as I've done this, I still get confused. And I'm still thinking this isn't the right one. But yes, okay, I've got it now. Takes me a while to figure it out. All right. And again, he's hanging off the side. And you just want to leave a little bit of a space here. Take that off. A little bit of a space there. And then we're going to use the Fresh Freesia. And again, like I said, I've done this and I have messed it up more times than I can count, but that's okay. So to the point that I have to make sure, I have to measure this and make sure I'm putting it on the right way. Because you see, I did it again. So I'm just going to pull this one off. I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. So, so let me see. Pick this one up. Nope. Okay. I want this one. And we want it to go like that. So that should be right. I think he's on the wrong side. If you guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong, that'd be great because for the life of me, I can't figure it out. Now, if I was doing this by myself, I would have no problems. I just can't figure out where this, I don't know why I can't figure this out. Okay, does he go like that? He goes like that. He's going to be cut off. But then where does the lid go? Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he goes like that. So I'm going to put him back. This is why you use the glue and not the tape. All right. He's kind of stuck there, but he's still got enough glue on him. Okay. All right, so that's going to go like that. That's what I couldn't figure out. There we go. I got it now. Sorry about that. Okay, now we should be good to go. All right, so we're going to take the Highland Heather one and put some glue on that. I know there's sometimes I just get very confused, which is actually most times. And that one goes this way. And again, you're going to want to leave a little bit of space. You know, I'm going to see if I can move this camera down a bit. Let me see what will happen if I move it down. Just hang in there, people. All right. Hang in there. Whoop. Okay. All right. Okay, so you can see how I've left a little bit of spacing here. Okay. Okay, so now the dark one, which is the gorgeous Grape. And again, a little bit of glue on that. And he's going to go this way. And we're going to push him in. and then the fresh freesia piece. And you can see why I did some of this ahead of time, because I got so confused as it was. Can you imagine if I was starting? I'd never figure it out. All right, so let me keep going here. So now I need the medium color. You can do this in any color you want, as long as you have like 3 colors, a lighter, a darker, and a medium. Okay, and we'll put him there. Again, it's not perfect. It's a handmade card, so it's not going to be perfect. And then the gorgeous grape. If you have any comments, feel free to ask. That one's going to go there. And believe it or not, I'm actually a little nervous trying to do this in front of you guys. Sometimes, you know, on camera, I still get very nervous because I know people are watching. Not that they're judging or anything, but it's still sometimes can be nerve-wracking, especially once you screw something up, then you get all kind of confused and it just goes from bad to worse, right? I'm not going to use that one because it's kind of stuck to the mat. All right. Now we're going to use this one. Anyway, this is how you build it all. So I just did want to show you how to do that. And we'll move that over a little bit. And I'm thinking, I think maybe that's my problem. I think too much. I should just do it. And then that's the way it'll be, right? Okay. And we'll put him there. And then the fresh freesia one will go up here. You guys have any questions or anything? Can you guys see okay? Am I blocking it or are you guys okay? All right. Oops, wrong way. Oops, wrong color. Okay. All right, we're getting there, guys. Hang in there. I wanted to make sure that I didn't want to do it all, but I wanted to save enough here that you could see what I was doing. So I could have done it all, I guess, except for maybe 2 or 3, but I wanted to make sure you guys could see. See how it all comes together? And then the lid, the fresh freesia. Goes there. And we're almost done. I want this one. No, that one will be chopped off. So I want this one. And he's going to go there. And again, when we're finished, we're just going to take the scissors and trim it all so there won't be anything hanging over again. You guys are pretty quiet today. I guess I don't need that one. All right, I'll put that there too. Okay. One more should do it. One more little dab will do ya. Yep, that one will go there. And then we have another dark one. He's a little crooked. Let's see if we can move him a little bit. And that one will go there. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can move this one a little bit. There we go. Now we have to move this one. There we go. And I could put a little piece there, but chances are it will fall off. So maybe I will anyways. Okay, so he just needs a little piece of glue right there. And that's too much, so we'll take that off. There we go. And we'll just put him there like that. Okay, what do you think? Looking pretty good? Any comments? Anything? Any questions? Lost my scissors. Oh, I just had my scissors. Do you see them? They're okay, come on, scissors. Here they are. I buried them. Oh, see, I told you that one wouldn't stay. This one is too much of a tiny little piece. I don't think it's going to stay, but we'll see. Anyway, this paper that I'm using is from the Horizons paper. So there's the other side of it, just if you're wondering where I got that from. Okay. So I'm just going to trim this with my scissors. And I think I'll have to clean my scissors after because they're going to have glue on them. Okay. Oh, and I need to thank Chris Carmichael, who is one of our Team Stick sisters. I stole this idea from her. She did hers in blues, and it was absolutely lovely, but I didn't want to totally copy her, so that's why I did mine in purples. So I got the idea from her. All right. Gonna get rid of that because it's got glue all over it. So there you go. Again, they're not straight, but that's okay. It's a handmade card. So, all right. So the base I'm using is Fresh Freesia. So it is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay. And I'm just going to take my bone folder and we'll give it a nice press. This is the gorgeous Grape, and it is 1/4 inch smaller. Actually, it might only be 1/8 inch smaller. I think it's only 1/8 inch smaller. So then it would be 5 and, help me here, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to glue this on. So remember, if you're going to do this, do not glue this piece on until you've put all your little guys on, okay? Because you won't be able to trim it, okay? But we're finished trimming, so we can put this on now. And again, this piece is cut 1/8 inch smaller as well. Don't ask me what that, what those measurements are, because my brain's not functioning at full capacity today. Okay, so there's that. Then I took the largest hexagon shape. Okay, and then the second largest hexagon shape. And I'm going to stamp this. I have another silicone mat that's all clean that I will bring in to use. I have lots of these because, you know, I love them so much, and everybody should have one. If you don't, you should get one. All right. Okay, so I'm using this stamp, and I'm using this calls for a celebration stamp, and this little one with the squiggles on it. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this blob. I'm just going to call it a blob in the fresh freesia. And we'll just put that. Ta-da! And I'm going to use the gorgeous Grape for the sentiment and the little lines. So I'll do the sentiment first. This calls for a celebration. Well, I don't like the way that came out. And this is why I cut another one, just in case sometimes you have problems and it just doesn't come out well. So I'm going to try this one again. So let's see. I can't seem to get enough ink here on this one. There we go. Okay, that's much better. Don't know what happened with the other one. Okay, well, let's see this one. Much better. Yeah, see, that one all came out thick and mottled, and anyways, okay. If at first you don't succeed, right? Okay, and we'll just put that one down there like that. And put this at the bottom, like so. And let me close these up before I get it all over me. I hope you guys are still there because you're pretty quiet and I haven't seen it get hung or anything. Okay, and then we're just going to glue this on. To this one. This is actually a pretty easy card. It's just a little time consuming building all these little things, but it's so worth it. Look at how nice that is. I'm not going to pop this up because none of these are popped, and I don't know, I just think it looks better flat. So I'm not going to pop it. So we'll just put that there. Let me see, do I want that there? I think I'm going to move this one down a little bit. Put that one there. Like that. All right. So there's that one. This one's up a little bit higher, and this one's down. There, you can't see. And that one's down a little bit lower. So, all right. And that's really all I have for you guys today. Again, this is the last week. Next week, we will be playing with the Flowering Fields suite. Okay. This is so pretty. All right. So hopefully you guys can join me next week. So it's got this beautiful paper, these beautiful brass butterflies, 2 stamp sets and 2 sets of dies and some lovely ribbon. Okay. So hopefully you guys will be here next week. Anyways, thank you. That's all I've got for you today. So thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to post your cards in the Judy's paper crafting community. And like I said, you have until Saturday, and then I will do the draw on Sunday and see who gets. I haven't even decided what the prize is going to be yet. Probably some gemstones, just don't know which ones, but whatever. I'm sure you'll be able to use them. So make sure you get your cards in, and I will see you next week. All right, you guys have a good week. Bye now.